Episode 24, Part 24. Corrupt justice system all over the place. I know it's pretty dark here, but this is what live, well, it's not live, but this is what authentic video is all about. Episode 24, Part 24 is going to be about white America lawmakers. So, I'll try to say a few truths. All over the world, I don't care what continent, what race, what culture, governments all over the world have too much power. In this country, the US, we're known to be a free nation. We're not. We're not a free nation because government has so much power. The way that government has so much power is through law enforcement, and you could say through the military. Now, the military is obviously for international issues, right? If another country attacks us, we attack them. But if, let's say, the government wanted to use the military against the citizens, they can. But more on the domestic level, the way the U.S. formatted things is for law enforcement to have overwhelming power. That's the truth. And again, the way law enforcement and cops, and sergeants and all that, how they have all the power in the world is through lawmakers, through white lawmakers, because throughout the history of this country, our government has been white. That's it. So the white lawmakers create all this regulation, and they create all these laws, and they give it to the cops. And it's the job of the cops to enforce it. You already know that, right? But it's important to acknowledge, or not, I don't know if acknowledge is the word, it's pinpoint the origin of the dictatorship. It's from the white lawmaker under a white Western European umbrella. Our culture was our culture was created from the English. That's where we get our customs from. Whether it's the 94 crime bill, whether it's laws that were created in like the 1970s, but even before the 70s and the 60s, even before that, we just had these laws that make you question and wonder, are we really free? I mean, I think I've mentioned before, even if our government is like diverse or something, we're still raised under this white Western European umbrella where we love a lot of laws, we love a lot of regulation. You know why? Because of safety. If you jaywalk, it's the end of the world. You can't jaywalk. No, it's just so... It leads to a violent crime, right? It's so improper to jaywalk, right? So the white lawmaker, oh no, you gotta make it a crime to jaywalk and all that bullshit, all that BS. So what's the difference between, I just said all over the world there's big government. Government does whatever it wants all over the world. A key difference with white America is not only do we create a lot of laws, but we enforce all the laws. So the white American government creates this law, hands it to the cop, and the cop enforces it for safety. And that we live in capitalism, so the cop needs to make their money, not just the cop, law enforcement, the justice system. Capitalist nation, you gotta make every buck you can. Every company in the nation needs to make $1 somehow. So you may be able to jaywalk one day, and then the next day the cop will enforce a jaywalk law because they're not making their revenue. So it's a combination of capitalism, safety, and just government having all the power in the world and doing whatever it wants. That's really the gist of the video. But it's very important because as much as I talk about the justice system, rightfully so, and how it's a criminal enterprise, well, the source of this criminal enterprise is from the white lawmaker. But as I mentioned, we live in America, so government is diverse now on one party. Well, again, we're all raised under this white Anglo-Saxon European umbrella. So even if you were a different race, if you're American, you're programmed to want safety and capitalism, right? Got to make $1 every way you can, and got to enforce the laws. Let's create a law tomorrow and enforce it so we can make money and our safety. All about safety. Remember one of my videos I mentioned which race freaks out the most, right? Which race freaks out the most? All right, the next episode is going to be the finale. The outro to this. I think I'm going to edit all my videos and update the titles. Since I say it now, I'm probably going to do that. So I'm probably going to update my titles from the other topic I made, the Lifeless Love Life. I'm going to probably update those titles as well. But anyway, look, thank you, half a person who's going to watch this somewhere in the world. I appreciate it. And yeah, just stay tuned. So this is episode 24. Stay tuned for the outro, the finale of this topic. All right. Appreciate watching. And again, I'll call it a combination of opinion, fact, truth, all in one. They're all one and the same.